Hey guys, it's Advanced Logic. Welcome back to Tales of Vesperia. In the last part, we fought this one crazy, creepy looking boss called the Outbreaker. And we all collapsed in the desert. And we ended up somehow here in this one town, which turns out to be Yormgen, the one town that the one diary in the Atherim was talking about. And now we're checking in on the Sage and learning more about this Clear Ciel Crystal.
Excuse me.
Oh shit.
Huh? Hey, that's... You're...
You? How have you come to this place?
What do you mean, how? We walked. As in, across the desert.
I see. And yet, how did you... No matter. For what reason have you come?
We're a little curious about this.
This must have cost you dearly to obtain.
Actually, it just sort of landed in our lap.
Yeah.
That was quite a miracle.
You're planning on making a barrier blastia, aren't you? You're free to go pretending you're a sage, but forget about making any blastia. Who would even consider building a barrier blastia with something that's so obviously not a core?
But it is a solid mass of air. It simply lacks an inscribed formula.
Lacks an inscribed formula? What do you mean?
They are most commonly known as apatheia, of which the Clear Ciel Crystal is one example.
So that's an apatheia.
So this is an apatheia?
Also, I am not the sage.
Huh?
No such being exists any longer.
That's a problem. We'll need to get that back from you in that case.
Neither I nor humanity have a need for such a thing.
Hey, come on, man.
What are you doing? Hold on a sec.
What the F?
It's the same phenomenon we saw at Cave Mock.
Oh, man. Just when I found one.
The apatheia bring only chaos to humanity. They are better off returned to air.
Return to air? Is that really all you did just now?
It's still no reason to go smashing other people's things.
Wasn't the Clear Ciel Crystal, the apatheia, needed to save this town from the monsters?
This town has no use for a barrier, and no need to be saved. This place has been granted everlasting calm.
Come to mention it, it is pretty quiet here.
But still, there are monsters like Phaeroh nearby.
How do you know of Phaeroh?
I'd ask you the same thing. You seem to know about him yourself.
He's like, God damn it.
Please, tell us what you know. Phaeroh referred to me as a poison.
He's like, what?
I see.
You know something, don't you?
There is a being in this world who possesses a power the Nordopolica despise.
You mean... me?
This being is known as the Child of the Full Moon.
Child of the Full Moon. Like in the legend. By Nordopolica, you mean Phaeroh?
That is correct.
But what would the Nordopolica have against me? Against a Child of the Full Moon? What is this power the Child of the Full Moon possesses that they despise?
That answer lies only within the hearts of the Nordopolica themselves.
Which means I've got no choice but to find Phaeroh and ask him myself.
Do not be foolish. Meeting Phaeroh would end only in the death of the Child of the Full Moon.
Yeah.
But...
Estelle, give it a rest.
Thank you for that.
Hey, Reggae, Jaeger from Ruins Gate talked about the Nordopolica earlier, didn't he?
Something about them being the ancient race that built Nordopolica.
So Phaeroh built Nordopolica? That doesn't seem possible.
Take your leave. There's nothing more for you here.
Wait, there's something I want to ask you too. What were you doing at that Air Crene? Just who are you? What is that sword of yours?
What the fuck, Rita?
Those matters exceed your comprehension. Do not ask of them again. Go. I have nothing more to say.
Where do you get off?
Hey,
Rita.
what the hell? Come on, it's not like he's obviously the main antagonist of the game. That'd be fucking stupid. Are you getting all pissed off, Rita?
Duke may have have been the one that saved us in the desert.
Maybe.
I'm gonna go and thank him.
Hold up. He doesn't seem the type to do something like that.
You don't think so?
Just a hunch. You said that child of the full moon he mentioned was the sister of brave Vesperia, right?
Yeah. Goddess who bathes this world in her golden light, you are named Child of the Full Moon. Your brother, brave Vesperia, watches over us from the skies. You remain bound to your mother, the Earth, and will shelter her with your unceasing protection.
Is there like a hidden meaning in there?
Oh yeah, there is.
I'm not sure, but maybe it's more than just an old legend.
Remaining to protect the Earth, huh?
Could protecting the Earth have anything to do with ruling over this world?
You mean like becoming the Emperor? If Estella's the child of the full moon, that would add up.
Which means all the previous emperors would have been on Phaeroh's hit list.
I've never heard of anything like that.
Shouldn't we be thinking more about what to do next? I'm gonna stay here. There are things I've got to investigate.
Investigate?
Clear Ciel Crystals, apatheia, all kinds of things.
We spent the last 6.5 minutes
Honestly,
just talking.
I have a few bones to pick with Mr. Warm and Fuzzy over there. If you're all going back, we'll have to say our goodbyes here.
But
Oh, that's too bad. I don't imagine the desert will be much fun on your own, but good luck.
Oh, that's right. I can't go anywhere without crossing that desert.
We can afford to take a load off while she's checking things out, can't we? I'm pretty interested in apatheia myself.
Yeah. Besides, we should make sure we're ready before heading back into the desert. Why don't we head back tomorrow? Rita, think you can tie up your loose ends in a day?
Shouldn't be a problem. Thanks. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Carol's all surprised.
Okay then, we'll meet up near the exit tomorrow morning.
It's like, holy shit, she has emotion?
See you then.
And crap. More talking. What the hell, guys? Every time we go into a new town, it's just talk. Talk to everyone. And then go into an inn or something. Let's just start with Raven. Screw this. The old man, you can feel free to go on ahead to Nordopolica. Hey there, youngin'. What, you want to get rid of me so soon? Wrong. I just wouldn't want you to miss the new moon and your chance to deliver the letter all on our account. Honestly, I could do fine without your concern. Wrong again. If brave Vesperia gets in the way of Altosk's work, we'll be apologizing to the dawn for an eternity. What? You're too young to bother yourself with such fluff. It's a matter of brave Vesperia being trustworthy, you see what I mean? We still got time left until the new moon. We'll be fine. You sure? Anyway, I ain't about to go back through the desert in that cave myself. I got killed by some monster on the way there. Not only would the letter not get delivered, but brave Vesperia certainly wouldn't look very trustworthy to potential clients then, would they? In that case, we'd collect your bones in the letter and deliver them as promised. Oh, how kind of... Wait, hey! Hey, anyway, it's just so long as you don't go blaming me if you don't manage to deliver it on time. No problem. Alright, good. That's one down. I think about... And let's get two of them out of the way now. So you weren't able to meet Phaeroh after all. I learned about some very important things. The child of the full moon and the apatheia. But the only new thing we learned was what those words mean. As for the reason Phaeroh's trying to kill you, it seems we don't know unless we go and ask him directly. But you heard what he was saying. If I go to meet Phaeroh, he'll just wipe me out. Looks like we'll never know the truth then. After all this, it's like I'm being told that I should just give up. No way. Maybe. Huh? Maybe what I'm trying so hard to figure out isn't really that important to know at all. What do you mean? If I never met you, Yuri, and I just keep living my life in that castle, I would have lived without ever knowing about the child of the full moon or the apatheia or any of that. So maybe I should just go on living without knowing why Phaeroh wants me dead. So you're saying you should just go back to the capital? I think that's definitely an option. If that's what you want to do, I won't stop you. Yuri, our contract with you is null and void at this point after all. That's true. It's just, I don't really like hypothetical situations. They're not real life. I'm not too good at pretending to forget things that I already know. If you can do that, then I don't have any problem with it. But can you really? Then I can't do that either. but I have no idea what I should do in this sort of situation. You want to know the truth, but you don't know what to do. That'd be a good summary of your situation, right? Yes. Gotcha. Ah, gotcha. Anyway, do I have to check with repeat? Good. I do not have to check with repeat. That's one less person I have to check in with. Oh god, it's barely talked to 2 people and my throat's already killing me. Jesus. I gotta stop commentating on these sort of things. Carol, you're last. Fuck you. Let's check in with everyone else. I'm assuming one of them is inside the inn. And knowing Judith, she should probably... I don't know. You never know. Yep, of course. Always out on a walk. Yes! Thank you, Yuri, for pointing that out. Yes, I guess I'm a pretty restless person. That's unexpected. Seem to have some problems staying put yourself. I'm pretty restless myself. That's not so unexpected, I think. Maybe it's the wanderlust coming back to me from when I used to fly around with Ba'ul all the time. Yeah, back when you were wearing that weird white armor. Yes. Are you gonna go look for Phaeroh by yourself? Nah. Oh, then where were you planning on going? Only a walk. Oh, I see. Doesn't it seem like we've been meeting this way a lot recently? Nah, it must be your imagination. No, it's not! Jesus, why are they always going out for walks? I'm assuming Rita's somewhere in here. Can we please go on? Maybe. I don't think she's in here. Ah, crap. Wait, never mind. Ah! Anything else I can grab in here? Apparently not. We've just spent this whole episode doing talking. Talking! Ah! I hate talking. That's why I don't do it very much. Anyway, let's check this house. I'm pretty sure Rita's in here somewhere. Yep. I have nothing left to say to you. Uh-huh. Dude, you barely talk at all. I'm the one doing the talking. You're not gonna follow him? What's the point? He's not gonna talk to me. So is this a complete waste of time? Well, I wouldn't go that far. Apatheia? When the air crane went berserk, Jaeger was carrying this box. This box was what messed up my magic. Think the apatheia was causing the air crane to go out of control? Judging from the evidence, it could be a valid hypothesis. So when the Blastian Helior was going out of control, you think there was an apatheia nearby? And the air crane in Kev Mach too. There may have been. Otherwise, maybe the apatheia has been damaging the whole world's air crane little by little. And a large distortion just happened to appear then. I see. It's really nothing more than a guess, but it could be right. You don't sound very sure yourself. In science, you continually make hypotheses, then test them, and then you get closer and closer to the truth. That's how it is. Huh. Well, okay, maybe I can do something with this after all. What are you going to do now? The next step after our hypothesis is testing it. Oh? I have no idea what that means, but while we're here, let's check if we can grab anything in here. Anything? Yep. A strange mark. I wonder what that does. Uh-huh. Let's see what that is. Strange mark. The crest that shortens the time a mage is immobile after casting a spell. Huh. That might be useful for Rita, but I can't equip it on her just yet. Because I still gotta talk! Bye! Fuck it. Fuck it hard. It's like the game likes to take huge steps of... or huge portions of fighting and then huge portions of talking. Can't I just mix it in balanced? We weren't able to find Phaeroh after all. Yeah, our first job as a guild was an egregious failure. What do you think? Should we go back to Dongrest? That might be best, but would you be okay with that, Yuri? What about Estelle? I'd be fine with it. As for Estelle, I'll leave that answer up to her. Alright. This sure is a serene little town. Huh? Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? No guilds, no empire. It's a little strange. Yeah, but I think it is relaxing. Yeah, but even so, I prefer Dongrest. That's how everyone is. Everybody prefers the place where they grew up. You too, Yuri? Well, yeah, sure. But if we were going to work together in Brave Vesperia, we'll have to decide on a single place for our home base. We could always make someplace new, you know. Someplace new? Yeah, you know. Everyone thinks of Dongress as the Union City, but it's really Altosk City. It could be like that. Brave Vesperia can make its own city. Brave Vesperia's own city. Yeah, I like that idea. Well, either way, we got a lot of jobs as a guild ahead of us before we can be thinking about things like that. Yeah. Now that you mention it, Nordopolica's Palastrali city, isn't it? Yeah, if you think of it that way, Nordopolica's more of a guild city than Dongrest even. Yeah, and Bellius rules the city too. Nordopolica, leader of city, Duce of a guild. I wonder what sort of person Bellius is. I can tell you right now. Nah, screw it, I'm not gonna. I'll just spoil the crap out of the story. Or what's coming up anyway. For now, let's see if we have to check in with the inn, and let's get this fucking talking out of the way. Yeah, I don't think I had to. Let's just... maybe. It was only 50 gold. Screw that. Yeah, I didn't have to. Crap. I think I wasted money. Even though it was 50 gold. Is there anyone else? I don't think there was. Oh, wait, there we go.
Glad you could make it.
Sorry to keep you waiting. You'll be heading back too, right?
Yes. Thanks to your help, we've recovered our strength. We were thinking we'd cross the desert with you all. That is, if you don't mind.
Just make sure you don't go wandering off.
How about us? What's our plan after this?
I'm headed for the Air Crene and the Wizened of Kados. But I am curious about the Entelikeia, too.
I have the honored task of delivering this letter here to Bellius.
I'd like to meet Bellius once myself. I mean, seriously, the Duce. I want to see just what kind of person the leader of the only guild to rival Altosk really is.
It's Nordopolica for me, too. I'm gonna see what Flynn has to say about those knights in Mantake.
Mantake, that's how you pronounce it. Mantake.
That's assuming he's still in Nordopolica, of course.
I want to know why the Entelikeia hate the child of the full moon. Which means I have to meet Phaeroh.
But there's gotta be another way that doesn't involve Phaeroh.
Right. Besides, walking around in the desert just looking for him wouldn't be easy.
Why don't we all head for Nordopolica then? You're only looking to find out the reason you were attacked by the Entelikeia, correct?
Yes?
I imagine Bellius could tell you if you met with her.
Why? Because of the connection between the Entelikeia and the Colosseum?
I do remember Jaeger mumbling something about the Entelikeia of Nordopolica.
If we can believe anything he told us.
Well, we'll pass through the Wizened of Kados on the way to see Bellius. Good enough?
True enough. Alright then, Nordopolica it is.
Backtracking.
Right. First, let's get back to Mantake.
Didn't Bellius only meet with people on the night of the new moon?
Oh crap.
Yeah, we'll have to get a move on if we're going to see her. I'll kick myself if we miss the new moon and have to wait another month.
It's been a month? Damn. Anyway, now we got everyone inside the game and back in the party.
Yormgen and Mantake are totally different. It's much cooler here. Maybe it's the ocean.
But it seems boring. I wonder what the folks here do for fun.
I kind of like it. This kind of calm, quiet village suits me. I can't stand loud people.
Oh, that's gotta hurt, old man.
She was talking about the town, not about me.
Maybe.
Do you really hate me that much?
Oh man, that's fucked up. Anyway, I don't think we're gonna be able to have to. I wanted to cut straight to Nordopolica, but I highly doubt that's gonna be the case. No, I don't want to enter the desert. Let's just pass through here. If only that option was available to us from the very beginning. Fortunately, it was not. And check this out over here. Unfortunately, we cannot get to here because we have to fly to it. But, yeah, nah. Let's just make our way in here to the Mantake again. And then I'll cut it after this.
Whew, we're finally here. I've seen enough sand to last me a lifetime.
You're telling me.
Look, There are people outside the town.
Wonder if that means the curfew's been lifted.
Nope. It's douche time!
Humor!
Easy now. Haste makes waste.
Hurry, hurry, all aboard. Let's all enjoy a nice little tour of the desert, shall we?
But while we're gone, the children!
I promise riches to anyone who can bring me the remains of that giant winged monster. Then your children will be able to live in the lap of luxury.
Makeup! Seriously!
Please, don't make us go! Stop your whining. I told you vermin to get aboard. Now get moving this instant.
Vermin!
That's just how we were sent into the desert.
The giant winged monster must be Phaeroh.
Yeah, but what's he want to capture Phaeroh so bad for?
Well, what are we gonna do? We can't just stand by and watch, can we?
I'll...
I'm afraid that idiot isn't gonna listen to anything a princess would say.
Then what should we do?
Carol, come here a sec.
I'll stop it there. We'll figure out what they're trying to do in the next part. So, next time on Tales of Vesperia, we're gonna figure out just that. So, see you guys then.